All right, welcome back to Tailgating. I am Marcus along with my man Daryl and my man Bruce. Okay, so we've been talking a lot about football this season, but I'm going to switch gears a little bit and I'm going to go back to basketball. And although Daryl's called me out as a native Houstonian who is a Dallas Cowboys fan, one team that I will not give away is my Houston Rockets. Okay, I love the Houston Rockets. I've always loved the Houston Rockets, and even though are we gonna do this all episode, man? What you got for me, D?
Were you a Rockets fan when James Harden was there?
Yes, I was. I think I went to 3 games while James Harden was there. I felt bad that I can't do this. What you got for me, D?
Were you ever a Spurs fan?
No, I was not a Spurs fan. No, I've gone to Spurs. I can't wait.
I got video evidence that you were a Spurs fan.
No, you got video evidence that I went to a Spurs game. I have never been a Spurs fan.
But you said go Spurs.
Whoa!
Because they weren't playing the Rockets. Okay, this is listen, I am not gonna have you interrupt my this episode anymore. Let's talk about what we came here to talk about, and it's the Houston Rockets. One of my all-time greatest memories of the Houston Rockets and just kind of their 2 back-to-back championship years is the second one in 1995. And the moment I'm talking about is when they went up against the Orlando Magic in the finals. It was game 1. I believe it was Shaquille O'Neal's maybe his 3rd season or so. I think he came in 92, but nevertheless, like, they were favorites to win. And although the Rockets had won the championship the previous year, Orlando was favorite to win the NBA championship that year. Game 1, it came down to the wire. At the very end of the game, with seconds left, Orlando was up, I want to say it was like 110 to 107. So Houston had 107, Orlando had 110. Nick Anderson, he gets fouled with maybe 20 seconds to go. So 1 field goal, Orlando goes up by 4 points, and it's over, right? He misses the first one.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. So it's okay, right? You got a second one. I'm going to make this one. I'm a professional NBA player. I'm not going to miss 2 free throws in a row with the game going. He shoots. He misses. Oh my God. So they go for the rebound. However the fates work, it ends up back in Nick Anderson's hand. He has an opportunity for redemption. 2 more free throws. Again, the score is 110 to 107 with the Rockets. He shoots the first free throw. He misses that free throw.
3 in a row. Now his brain's going to start.
Yeah,
thinking
now
about
his brain.
it. Yeah.
I remember looking at Penny Hardaway. He could not watch. If you look at the video, he turns around. He will not look at Nick Anderson take this shot. Nick takes the 4th free throw, and he misses that one. Oh, my God. I think somehow one of the Rockets, I want to say Kenny Smith, ends up with the rebound. They take a timeout. Rudy Tomjanovich runs a play, ends up with Kenny Smith. He hits his 7th three-pointer in the row or in the game to take it into overtime, and then the Rockets do what they do best. They dominated, ended up winning the game. I think it was 120 to 118, but 4 free throws in a row.
That's crazy. He's still thinking about it too.
Exactly, right? That's like what, almost 28 years later. Like, he's probably still thinking about the fact that because the Rockets, remember, the Rockets swept Orlando that year. They won 4 games in a row. Right. So not only did you lose the game, but you were a reason why your team got swept that year.
And you grow up. These guys, you grow up, I want that moment.
Yeah.
I want to be in a championship game. It's on the line, and I'm taking the shots. And you had it, and you blew it.
You blew it. Hey, you guys have a moment when you feel like one of your favorite sports players or a sports player you can remember, they had an opportunity that seemed it could have been like a field goal, a short field goal, but anyone come to mind for either one of you?
Well, I guess I'm going back old school again.
Let's do old school. That's what you do.
That's it, and it changed careers, changed trajectories of everybody. But, it was in Super Bowl 4.
Okay.
Now, this time, Craig Morton, he lost 2 Super Bowls, but one with the Cowboys, one with Denver.
Okay.
But he was the quarterback at the time, and Staubach was on the bench, Staubach was older, but he served 4 years in Vietnam, so more power to Staubach. But he's there. But anyway, Craig Morton goes back to the pass, and he throws 2 different interceptions. But one interception at the end of the game, and it set up the game-winning field goal for Baltimore.
Okay.
So I mean, I think it's because I just started watching the Cowboys, and here you think they're going to win, and Craig Morton
Yeah.
takes over for Don Meredith and throws a stupid pass. Well, they didn't even need to throw a pass at the time. They had the game won, and he throws a pass. They had just handed off for a run. Hindsight, of course,
Yeah.
then they probably run out the game and everything's fine. But that interception cost them that Super Bowl and Super Bowl IV.
Wow, it's just amazing, right? Were you about to say something? You want to raise your hand again?
No. Actually, I don't have anything to say this time. Are you surprised?
Yeah, I'm totally surprised. All right, well, I'm going to cut my losses where I can, or take my blessings where I can. All right, listen, thanks again for checking out this episode. Be sure to put comments in the section if you have any comments on Nick Anderson or any moment in sports history where you feel like just a player of that caliber playing a professional sport missed a golden opportunity to win a game or whatever. Let us know about it. We'd love to talk about it in a future episode. Be sure to subscribe, share the page with all your friends. We're going to continue to do this work, and we'll talk to you next time. I'm Marcus along with Daryl and Bruce. Tailgating is out.
Thanks, Nick. We appreciate you.
Appreciate it, Nick.